Let's talk about narcissists. Narcissists love to test your patience. They love it. They love to get you to a breaking point where you are literally about to snap. They love it. They feed off of that. That gives them power to see that they can steal your peace, your joy, and all that. Narcissists love it. You know why? Because narcissists go after empaths. Narcissists find the nicest, the kindest, the calmest person to rob, steal, and destroy because they need your power. Everyone that I ever seen date a narcissist always been an empath. Always. They find people like us because we care so much, because we put out so much, and they don't have that type of love, okay? And let me tell y'all something. When people come to me, when they deal with narcissists, right, and we're talking about the actual narcissist. You have a narcissist and you have a covert narcissist, okay? I dealt with both, okay? And listen to me and hear me clear. When you actually date a narcissist, you won't throw that word around. Like, you won't say narcissist this, narcissist that, or he's a narcissist. You know why? Because it's hard to even talk about. You don't even want to talk about that person. When you've been through what I've been through, it's hard to even talk about it. Y'all can look at my DV story. I still haven't even finished the DV story because it's so hard to talk about. So let me tell you, I get people that come to me and they'll talk about their boyfriends or girlfriends, and immediately, or wife or husband, immediately I realize that they're narcissists. And a lot of times, it's usually marriages where I see it, but a lot of times the wife don't want to realize that she's dating a narcissist. But she'll tell me he never apologizes for what he does. He always blames it on me. Right there. Boom. Narcissists would never apologize. They're never wrong. And they always shift the blame. Right? Or he'll get me to a certain point and he'll test me. And he'll test my... Like, I never snapped like that before. That's what they tell me. I never been that angry that I snapped out on him. Let me tell you, I used to date this narcissist. I was married to him. And the crazy thing was, he was a narcissist. His mom was a covert narcissist. And how I know, because covert narcissist is the one that sit up in high places, right? The covert narcissist, how his mama was a covert narcissist. Mind y'all, the covert narcissist is usually your pastors, your preachers, your teachers, and this and that. She was an evangelist, okay? At that time, maybe a reverend now. But anyway, listen. Spiritual narcissists too. They be spiritual narcissists. But let me tell y'all. So I remember his mother saying to me one time, I'm so happy you married him, because now I don't have to deal with the problems. Now you can deal with the problems. Didn't even realize it. So listen, I was going through so much abuse. She seen the bruises, everything. I have to say abuse, okay? Because they don't allow you to say certain words. I was dealing with so much. She seen the bruises. She seen that, like, so much. Even to where my kids was afraid of this man. It was so bad when it ended. I lost my house. I lost my car. I had a DCP case. Everything. 444 on the time. Right? I had all that crap. Because it got so bad where I told my son, go to school and just tell them that I'm being abused. Because I was calling the cops. I was calling everything. And the cops was his family in the community. And they would tell me that one of us had to rush down there and put a restraining order on the person. So they wasn't helping me. So guess what? I had to end up telling my son to tell the school what happened that night. Because I had made a post. He threw me into a glass table. I had a bruise about this big on my leg. Tell his mom. she act like nothing was going on, like she didn't believe him. But let me tell y'all, when I went back to testing your patience, he would get me to a point where, listen, at that time I was going to church and stuff. At that time, I would never again, ever, from what I seen, okay? Never again. Listen, so many spiritual narcissists. I'm getting all over the place. But anyway, that one time where he tested my patience, he kept yelling at me. He kept shifting the blame. He was cheating on me. I had went to Puerto Rico. He was cheating on me. He had a young girl in my house under the age of, I think she was like 18 or whatever. She was underage or whatever. So I'm like, what the heck? Had a young girl in my house. I found a COMDON in my room. He tried to blame it on my daughter. He was like doing all this crazy stuff, y'all, and kept shifting blame. So he would wait until I reached my breaking point and would record and made it seem like I was crazy to his mother because I snapped out. Like, no. And let me tell y'all one thing. I think I caused that narcissistic injury, that narcissistic rage, when I said to him, you are a narcissist, and I know you're a narcissist. He was like, what? What? What's narcissist? He looked it up. He actually looked it up. And when he seen that everything was right there, like, this is who you are, boy, he was enraged. Listen, when I tell you they try to do anything to push you to do something to them so they could call the cops and they can blame it on you, you got to be very careful. I was abused for years and years and years and years. Okay? More mentally, until like towards the end, it started becoming real physical. He knocked this eardrum 50 decimals. Okay? Let me tell y'all, when I left, it was okay. You could do whatever you want to me. That's how I felt at that time. But when it came to my kids and it started affecting my kids, no. That's when I said, hell no. I don't play when it comes to my kids. Like, nope. Okay? Nope. And let me tell y'all something. Sorry, my percentage popped up. We as women have to be very careful allowing certain men or women, because narcissists don't have no gender. People think that women can't be narcissists. I see it all the time. I talk to them all the time, and I say, I'm like, ooh, she's a narcissist. And that's why, trust me, the readings that I do and the work that I do, I could tell when someone's lying to me and they're telling me, oh, he does this and he does that and he does, and I'll be like, nah, that's really her energy. Because you know why? It's a pattern. They keep going to different men and they keep saying the same shit. But anyway, I don't want to get all over the place. But as I was saying, you have to be really careful who you allow into your life, y'all. You have to be very careful. And I told this to someone's wife one time because her husband was abusing her in front of her son. All the time. Mental, physical, everything. And I told her that's going to cause so much trauma that your child is going to resent you later on in life. Because I remember when my son told me, oh, I hate it when you was with him. Oh, I hate him. That he wanted to take him out of here. Because of the fact what he did to me. You know, and towards the end, he started even trying to try my kids. Nope. That was it. Nope. That was it. But let me tell y'all. Pay attention, because they're going to test your patience. They're never going to apologize. Narcissists never apologize. They shift the blame. They gaslight. They love bomb you. Okay, they never buy you roses or flowers or nothing like that until they did something wrong. I remember I'd be like, why is he buying me flowers? He never bought me flowers. Come to find out, it was because he was cheating. They triangulate. Oh my God, do they triangulate? I remember he had so many girlfriends. Like, oh, that's my best friend. That's this. That's like my sister. all the women he was screwing. I'm gonna make a part 2. But I'm gonna make it when I'm ready. This is so hard to even talk about. Like, it's so hard. That's how I don't know how people was like, I was dating. I don't know how, because even telling my story, my DV story is so horrible. Like, I can't even talk about it. But I might make a part 2. I just want y'all to pay attention to the warning signs, the testing your patience, the triangulations. Oh, that's just my sister. Oh, that's just my baby mama. We don't deal together. We not together, but we live together. Or we've been friends for years. Or, trust me, it's a lot of stuff to them. Highly spiritual, like very religious, but fake to be religious. But behind closed doors, they are like, nah,